ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Peltonium Survival Necklace. Da, 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 da. Hey guys, Peltonium here. Thank you so much for clicking that play button once again. I know it's been a little while since I made my last video, and I apologize for that. I found myself just being outside and back in the bush and enjoying myself, and I just haven't felt like filming and doing reviews and things like that. But I'm back on track, and I'm getting some more of those put out. So please be expecting my EDC series to continue here pretty soon. But this right here, what you see in front of you, is a recent development. I've been finding myself more and more out in the middle of nowhere lately. And it kind of got me to thinking, what would happen if I got separated from my pack? What would happen if I got separated from camp, from the things that I brought for the weekend, you know, to help my weekend go off without a hitch and all that fun stuff. And I only had to survive the night or even 2 nights from the things I just had in my pockets, you know, or anything like that. You know, how well would I do? And probably not that well. So it got me to thinking, how else can I carry stuff that's out of the way in kind of an afterthought? So here came the survival necklace, and this is my brainchild. This is what I came up with. And it's funny because I looked around for stuff like this on the internet, and nobody offers a survival necklace, at least not in this caliber. It was all just like really crappy stuff and nowhere near as cool. So I took the time and I researched all these parts. You know, I even researched on how to braid paracord, for crying out loud, and this is what I came up with. So I put this together all myself. It was a little expensive because I tend to go overboard on quality products. So I kind of got more expensive products, things that I thought were a little bit more top quality. So all in all, this probably cost me 70 bucks, give or take. The really cool part about it is this whole thing hanging around my neck is only 3.8 ounces. And that's for everything, which is nothing. You don't even know what's there, which is the point. It's there for when you need it as a last-ditch effort. You know, when things are at their worst and you need a little help just to get out of that situation or to get through to the next day. Something like this, I think, would really, really be invaluable in that type of situation, that type of scenario. So real quick, I'm going to run this down for you. So if you have any questions, please leave them below in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. So paracord, you know, one of the things that, you know, most survivalists, campers, preppers, you know, everyone uses because it's just awesome stuff. It's super strong, comes in a tons of different colors, and it's very, very useful. So the fact that it does its job very well in, you know, supplying a lot of tensile strength, it's a good idea to make your lanyard a breakaway lanyard. Get one of these little breakaway buttons here, these little tabs. That way, if this does get caught on something, it'll break away before it breaks your neck, because, you know, these things are ridiculously strong. So paracord, got that laying around. Who doesn't? The reflective part of it is kind of like a guy wire Dyneema. It's reflective, and I braided that on there because I wanted something that could shine brightly at night, just in case it dropped. I even put it on the knife handle too, just in case the knife got separated from the sheath. I'll be able to find that with any light source, so that's pretty cool. But first things first, as far as fire goes, mini Bic lighters are the way to go because they're the most reliable disposable lighter there is, and they're cheap, weigh nothing, and you could always have it with you. And I actually found this Kydex custom holder on Etsy from a place out of Arizona. So I ordered one up because I thought it was cool. Got it in orange. So, you know, it's easily, you know, seen, which is what I wanted. So I just got this on here with a little eye ring on there, so, you know, little split ring, so you're good there. But you turn it over and you got navigation. What's really cool about this particular one, it's a Sunto Clipper, which is the top rated button compass that I've seen out there that could, you know, tie into something like this. It's much better than the cheap Chinese ones that tend to break easily and go out of whack magnetically easier. So all the reviews that I read on this were top notch, so I ended up buying it. It's got the rotating bezel, so you can get your bearing and make sure you're going, you know, into the direction that you intend on going. So trust your compass, guys. On down the line, as you can see, I have a little Ranger band on there, just so it holds the whistle and flashlight, so it doesn't jiggle around and be all crazy. So you got that, you know, little Ranger band there. But the whistle itself is a titanium whistle made by Vargo, V-A-R-G-O. Got it on Amazon. It weighs practically nothing, but this is what I have for signaling. So if you're walking along trying to find your way, you can blow this intermittently, and 3 blasts from this, you know, signals SOS. So hopefully someone, you know, can pick that sound up, come to your aid, and get you the hell out of there. So there you go. So whistle, signaling device. A flashlight, I went with the Streamlight Nano, and I went with this because it's super small, and it's actually got a really good beam to it. It's 45 lumens. Yeah, I understand it's not, you know, a 1,000 lumen torch or anything like that, but I'm not trying to find Bigfoot down a trail 200 yards away, okay? I'm trying to just illuminate the things that are in front of me that I'm working on, and that's all I need. And it's super lightweight, and the batteries for this are more available than some of your other small flashlight batteries. I did find some flashlights that were this size and that were way brighter, but the battery they took were proprietary and you couldn't find them anywhere. So this one, I had backup batteries for this. You can buy them on Amazon for super cheap for a whole bunch. So you got your light, your signaling, your fire, your navigation, you know, so you got those bases covered. And then the bread and butter of this whole necklace is the knife portion. And I researched neck knives endlessly, from the CRKT Minimalist, their different styles. SOG has a couple of different styles. I mean, Cold Steel, I mean, you name it, everyone makes a knife necklace, or a knife necklace, a neck knife. But I ended up going with this one. You know, this one was about 20 bucks. I think I bought this at Walmart. It is the SOG Instinct, the Mini Instinct. It only weighs 1.8 ounces. I chose this one mainly because it's one piece of steel, so it's going to have all the strength and the rigidity of one piece. You know, no extra pieces to compromise it. Got really good jimping on here for any detail work. Allows you control for a small blade like this. Got a wider blade with a really strong tip, which was what I wanted. And the steel, it's not the best steel in the world, but it does hold an edge, but it's easy to sharpen as well, which is really nice. The finger grooves fit really well in the hand. I have medium-sized hand, and this is just fine. The Paracord allows me a little bit more purchase on there, but you know, if you needed to make feather sticks, and even, you know, you can even baton, you know, a little bit of wood with this, you would be fine. Obviously, you're not going to chop down a tree or baton logs, but to get small kindling and stuff like that, you could definitely do this. If you had to build a shelter, I'd rather have this than nothing, that's for sure. But that's all it is, and it comes right into the sheath there, and that's a good pressure fit. None of this is coming out. But this was my version of a survival necklace. And the really cool thing is this whole package itself, like I said, weighs 3.8 ounces, costs about 70 bucks. And it's something that I did, and you can definitely do as well. So if you have any questions on any of these items, you know, let me know. If you want advice on how to put together your own necklace, please drop me a line in the comments below. I can definitely help you out there. Or even if you want ideas to put together something like this on a more budget-friendly manner, you totally could. There's cheaper whistles, there's cheaper flashlights, compasses out there that you can get. So you can do this for, you know, much more affordable and pocket-friendly. So, but if you're looking for a way to carry extra things on you that just fits underneath your shirt and that you can forget about, something like this I think is top-notch. It's a fantastic idea. And I look forward to getting this out in the field, because I will be wearing this when I hike and camp and that kind of thing. So, but I really appreciate you watching, and also I appreciate the new subscribers that have come on board, you know, to join the rest of you. I'm really going to try to grow the channel this year, so expect more content from me. But until then, guys, thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next one.